You know what I was like during my glory days, do you?
Hey,
Ah,
hey, Alex naked? Oh shit!
hey, it's the Nude Pod starring Alex Riley.
Nigga, what's up?
Oh, this nigga busting
Oh
out the new
shit!
shades.
And I'm
Okay,
Hey,
shirtless.
nasty boy
ooh,
Alex making an
What's up,
appearance.
babe? I'm different now, babe.
hey, man, time skip, bruh. You know?
Oh shit!
And then y'all see this freshly painted wall behind me.
I
Ooh,
see it.
that wall green as fuck.
And I
That's
got my
that forest green.
that green screen going on.
Damn,
Ooh,
bro.
that nigga
I
said,
dig it.
man,
I
he's
love it.
trying
I
to be in
fucks
the
with it.
next Marvel movie.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Man, fuck Kanye. Let's talk about Meg Thee Stallion, bro.
Hey,
I don't know anything
hey.
about her. What's she doing?
She got a new Sports Illustrated
She on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
cover,
Oh,
as she deserves to be. Being a bad bitch is a sport.
I ain't see it.
Oh, you slacking, my brother.
Marcus, why are you frozen, bro?
I
There you
Is
go.
that better?
That's better. Let me put you back into your position. There we go. Wait, fuck. Okay, there we go. Y'all ready to get this started?
Man,
Davon said he ain't gonna be home for a bit, so
it's all good.
Hello, honey. How are you? Ask.
we're talking. What are we talking about? Kanye of the
Nigga, we
Buzz.
talking about where we been.
Where we been?
I mean, that's cool too.
General Pod. Hey, I fuck with that. All right.
Talk about how sloppy y'all niggas was when y'all came out to Denver, man.
Hey,
Edit.
welcome back to another episode
Edit.
of Captain. It's your host, Big Bastard. It's the young dark one. It's the Dark Lord himself. It's Eric. I hate my name. I truly do. It's so underwhelming.
Eric? Eric's
yeah,
a good
I
old
hate
name,
it.
man.
Oh no. I have pretty much two first names. Eric and no, I don't like it.
It's good. I like it. It's a good name. But
Eric.
go off.
I like my okay. So I feel like compared to all my siblings' names, it's like real weak, and I feel like my mom could have did better. She didn't try. She just was like, "Oh, your uncle's name is Eric. Now yours is, you fuckhead." But we also got wait till he come back. Well, until he comes back, we got another young boy in the studio, a young bull,
Young
fresh
boy
painted wall,
Alex.
young Alex, shirtless, new
Young green
shades,
screen.
Man,
freshly twisted
Me,
dreads,
Forest
looking lavish. Look at my
Green.
man,
fresh off the jog, you know.
fresh off the
Ooh,
jog,
Right
bro.
on.
My man
glistening,
burning
man.
calories.
That's the
Listening, burning
glisten of
calories.
hard work.
Boy,
Man,
think of how many calories you burn.
man, 650.
Dang.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's a
Yo.
meal.
That's what I'm saying,
Welcome
bro.
to the fitness hour with Alex Riley.
I'm
Go
a whole
ahead,
snack
talk your
out here.
shit, Alex. What
I'm
you
a whole
up?
snack out here.
Oh,
I'm like a
Wow.
hostess cake right now, bro.
okay.
Ooh.
Man, I'm off this.
My boy glowing.
Yeah.
As always, we also have our
Man.
other host, the Lord himself, young Marcus Murray,
Bless him.
Omega.
It's
Look at my
Omega.
man, the
Yo.
ethereal one.
What's good?
It's Omega.
You know,
Omnipotent.
you heard the legends.
Omniscient.
Now you see the face. You can match up my voice to the voice of God. When you read your Bible, you read it in my voice, man.
Oh my
Those
God.
words
Hey,
I wrote. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
King
Is
James
this the
Marcus.
podcast of black?
King
Oh
James
my
Marcus.
God, King James
We
Marcus.
was kings, man.
We was kings. Damn, is this the blasphemy podcast? Fuck.
Blasphemy pod,
The
man.
blasphemy pod.
Hey, but big up, we all kings, man. We all
We
young
all
kings. We
kings.
all young gods. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Don't let
We
nobody
all
go ahead.
we all Viltrumites.
Yes,
Y'all Viltrumites, man.
especially me.
Alex the Viltrumite. I fucks with it. But yeah, we back. It's been a minute. It's been
Been
a
a hot minute, man.
while. We've been on a little, yeah, we've been on a little hiatus. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Man,
shit going on. We got real lives.
We've been living life.
We've been
We've
living.
been living life, yeah, to bring
You
y'all better
know?
content. You know what I'm
We
saying?
we
Yeah,
gotta
man.
experience life in order to bring y'all better content. Like
Talk
we need
about
to have our own experiences and level up. So
Yeah,
you know we can
we
level
need to
up for
go through
y'all
our
niggas. We do
own
this for you.
trials, man. And Eric,
And
I didn't think he was gonna make it. There
I
was one of
I
those
ain't
days
either.
in Denver, man. I was just like, yo, this is the end of Eric.
Yeah. Eric was
I
down
think
bad.
everybody does.
Eric was
Everybody
drunk at
did.
like 1 p.m. in the
You're
afternoon.
damn
Had been
right, bro.
drinking for 4 hours in the sun. My man was stressed. But you know what he
Yeah.
did? The young god himself, Eric, persevered. He was
Perseverance.
out from 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. He was in the club looking stressed. I have never
Big
seen
stress.
Eric look so unhappy. And here he
I was
is today.
sweating.
He came back for y'all. God is good.
He is.
All the
God
time.
is good
And
all
all
the
the time. Oh shit. Yeah, there's been a lot. We got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, man.
We just
man.
came back from a little Denver trip. We got to see our boys. It got real filthy up there. I gotta say,
Yes.
real filthy.
It was much needed.
Much needed, indeed. Like sometimes we gotta get the fuck out of Omaha to
Yeah,
realize that Omaha isn't the whole world. You know,
it's
there's
not.
more. There's
Not even
more.
close.
Not even close. And sometimes I have to remind myself that because I don't travel that much. So
You always welcome out here. Just not
yeah,
at Marshall's house because you did
I'm not
nasty
Boy,
things.
dirty.
You
That
did
boy dirty.
nasty things to his toilet. And
Look,
even if Marshall was to let you back at his house, I would not let you back at his house because that's my man's. It's a conflict of interest.
look, I'm gonna put this out there. We're gonna do a live poll. Look, who the fuck doesn't have a plunger at their house? Is that crazy or no? If somebody
That
doesn't
is
have a plunger at their house, is
that
that
is
crazy
kind of
or
that is
no?
kind of crazy. That's kind of
Crazy
crazy.
Sound-
behavior.
Sounds like a household knows their shits. And then you bring in a rogue entity like Eric D. Andrews drunk at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Mister, I'm gonna fix the toilet and I'm not even gonna get you a plunger. I'm gonna get
Bro,
you
I
Drano.
went to fucking what's
got
that?
This was
Drano?
a nightmare.
What's y'all's fucking like grocery store? King Supers? Nigga, they ain't have a plunger there. I literally looked through all the aisles, no plunger. All they
that's
had was
because you was
fucking Drano.
downtown. Downtown lacks the amenities for healthy living. All
Well-
it is down there is sin. Okay, that's why I
Well,
don't
we
live
can
down
see,
there.
we can all see my predicament, and we can all relate. Yes, because what the fuck was I supposed to do?
Eric, you
Like,
didn't tell
I went
nobody
there.
that toilet was still clogged until you
I
was
never went
leaving.
back. I didn't know because we never went back. I poured
Even
the
on
whole
key
thing of
details.
fucking Drano in there.
You're
Let's talk
something
about
else.
Alex. Let's talk about Alex.
Yeah, let's talk about
Alex,
it.
How's
came
the
out
Denver
here
trip for
glowing
you?
like the golden
Yeah,
boy.
I had the time of my life in Denver. I'm not gonna lie. Like I
Alex
had a-
was immediately mistaken for a Muslim as soon as we got
Oh,
to
bro.
Denver.
Dude,
We
like
stepped one foot into
A
Denver,
Muslim?
and
you
a
hear about that,
white
Marcus?
man, a white man came up to Alex and was like, "Salam alaikum."
dude, yeah. So we just got to Denver, probably like 1:40 in the morning. The bars are clearing out.
Honestly,
and
that's
shit.
just racist.
It is.
Very,
but
it
continue,
was
sorry.
very racially
So
motivated.
we're like trying to get some food. We found this random food truck. We're eating in the car that we rented, and like these two random white dudes will come up to us, just like started chopping up with us. You know, he's like, he thought he was like smoking. I guess by the way I was eating, thought I was like rolling a blunt or something. I was like, nah, bro, I'm just trying to eat. And then we're just like talking. He's like from New Jersey, somebody's from Florida. And then when he's leaving, because I had my do-rag on too this entire time because I was on the road all day. So then when he's leaving, he's like, Assalamu alaikum or Assalamu alaikum. And I was like,
Assalamu alaikum.
and I was like, me, like Fred and Eric just like looked at him. He just like walked away.
It threw us all the fuck off,
Like,
truly,
that's fucking weird.
because we were
He,
just like, "Why did he say that?"
Like, why would he assume?
He just got done watching Coming to America and thought that was some shit to do, man.
It was wild.
That's some real cringy activity.
It was super cringy, but
Very.
I mean, aside from that, Denver was fun. You know,
Denver
Us-
was
the
fun
homies-
as fuck.
Turn the fuck up.
Yeah, that basketball
literally-
game Saturday was
Yeah, we
good.
played basketball.
I miss
I
y'all,
didn't.
man.
I
went
didn't play
shopping.
basketball. I went on a
Eric, you was
side
too busy
mission.
getting drunk.
Yeah, Eric was
I
getting
did
lit.
wake up drinking. I woke up and started taking shots with Marshall.
No,
I went to my homegirl's house. Shouts out to my homegirl, and I drank a bunch of her wine because she wasn't drinking it. And I tried to go to the strip club, but it was closed. So
Sorry.
I was
Eric.
about that action, unfortunately.
I was too. The weather out there was weird because it'd be like hot
Super
and then it
weird.
would just like rain randomly in the middle of the day. And then
It's been a weird summer, man.
Yeah, like that was throwing me off too. But
Global
I mean,
warming
also
is a bitch.
shout out to Ozzy for letting me stay in her apartment as well. So
Mm,
Yeah, you had a whole
Mhm.
apartment, huh?
yeah, me and Fred.
um,
Shout out to all
Was
the
it-
people I met out there as well.
Oh my god. Shout out to everybody or just one person in particular?
Everybody,
Let's get
everybody.
it.
I met up-
Everybody, right?
I met up with people. Shout out to all
Good
the.
vibes
we
to
found
everybody,
love
man.
in a hopeless place.
Oh my God.
Alex, hey,
And shout out to
It was a-
Barstandard. Shout
shout
out
out
to
to
Pearl.
Barstanders.
Shout out to Barstanders.
Not shout out to Luster
Milk
Pearl.
Bar.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking with Lusted Pearl.
Shout
That
out
shit
to
was weird.
shout out to fucking
Bruh,
Milk Bar.
Dinner though was
That-
lit. The
That's
Rhino
my
District,
show.
Rhino Beer Garden's lit too. Shout out to the goodness.
Shout out to Beer Garden.
Goodness.
That shit was fun. That Beer Garden was fun as fuck. He was getting real ratchet real quick.
They don't take
shouts-
much with a group like us.
Yeah, true.
It was a good crowd
that's a
though.
fact.
Like,
That's a fact.
what
It was a good,
what I always like about the goodness.
Oh,
They
it's
always
always a
seem
good
like
crowd.
It's just such a
good
crowd.
crowd,
Like,
good music.
vibes. Like
I feel like too often, you know, you'll go to a hip hop spot or a spot that says they'll play hip hop, and one, they don't play hip hop like that. They play like pop, you know,
yeah,
major hits, and then two, it attracts just the worst people. You know, I'm talking about frat boys and like a bunch of whack shit. Goodness is consistently that beacon in the dark in Denver, and so you know we went there, and they was playing oldies for the longest, which
Yeah,
I
bro.
really appreciated.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, you know it was dope, and we had all the homies. I mean, we haven't had a gathering
Mhm.
like that with all the
It's
homies
like fucking
for
like high school damn near.
damn
For sure.
near.
I think a little bit after
Or
high
maybe
school was
Eric's
the last time all of
maybe
us was
Eric's
together.
wedding. Like
Maybe Eric's wedding. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my wedding. Yeah.
maybe, yeah. Also, Marcus got a birthday coming up. Him and Nate both have birthdays
Big
coming up.
Oh, Nate has a. Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know. if
Did
we
you-
should-
No, no,
invite
no,
that?
no,
Okay.
no.
I don't know if
Well,
they-
now we gotta
I don't-
edit this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Because it's
I mean, yeah, nobody said it, but I'll edit it out anyway.
yeah.
I'm gonna have to remember.
He ain't
to.
on social media. By
That's
the time
true.
this shit dropped, that should already have happened. Big
This
ups
is
to
true.
Nate.
Well, what if he just randomly Loki listens to the pod? That'd be funny.
That'd be so funny.
But yeah, we're gonna have to plan something for another Denver trip because I'm gonna need.
I need
one.
to
Or-
plan
or
something
just
for
another
me.
trip. Period. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
When is
The other. Oh, go ahead.
Oh my bad. When's the goodness in? I want to come back out before it's like over officially.
Usually in like September.
Okay, cool. I can do that.
Davon also came on the trip with us. He's not here at the moment. He should be popping in
That
sometime
boy is on
soon.
a mission. I want him to tell a story himself.
Man,
In Denver.
you
Yeah.
love to see it.
Oh
The Davon
yeah.
story. The Davon saga.
Davon was in rare form.
Davon hit the ground running, man.
He did. Some other previous guests we've had, Xavier, X Dub, he came with us.
Big ups to X Dub.
Big
Yeah,
ups
shout out
to
to
X
X.
Dub, getting out of his shell a little bit. We also had young
Everybody was
Gretzky.
out of their shell, man. That was what was nice to see. I mean,
I agree.
in planning this, you know, it was like, you know, one or two people were coming, and then
Mhm.
slowly we got everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what was. I was like, yo, now four is coming. Like, what the?
Dude,
fuck?
Yeah,
yeah,
Forrest came too. That
Hold
was
up,
crazy.
Like, yeah. And
That-
he
that
had
was-
Forrest,
That's
the
my
bar
guy.
and shit too. So that was
The
dope.
unexpected. Yeah. He did come to the club. He was getting it. He was eating booty on the dance floor. We all saw it.
He
It was a
was.
wild time.
He had
we
to
all
wipe his
saw it.
face off at the end. He
Also,
did.
shout out to Yama, Sydney, and Marshall as well.
Shouts out to them. 100%. Y'all seen Marshall. He popped in on the fucking
And
podcast
Jess.
randomly one
Sorry,
time.
Jess.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Marshall was up on here.
Shouts out. Shouts out to the boys in general.
Shout out
Yeah.
to my girl.
Shout out
Shouts
to
out
Alyssa.
to more Alyssa. Shouts out to Moralissa for our. I don't think we've talked about it yet
Oh
on the
yeah, she.
pod, but shouts out to her for our new
Yes. Big
cover
shout
art.
out.
It is
Yeah,
fucking amazing.
it looks
I need to
official.
post
It
that.
looks so official.
Yes.
Have you posted it on Instagram?
That's what I need to post. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
Let
got
me
to
know-
get
Shouts
back
out
into
to
it,
her.
man. We got to ramp this
Yeah,
back up.
we
You know what
do.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
Consistency.
We lost a little
consistency.
momentum, but we going back. We coming
It's
back
all
up.
right. We was
We're about to
resting,
hit
man.
y'all with episode after episode after episode. It's gonna be. I'm gonna probably try to. I'm
Huh?
gonna be able to drop this one tomorrow. I'll probably drop 2 episodes tomorrow, and then just go consecutively from then on. We might do a few episodes of Loki in a row, just because the series has ended, and we're trying to just get that out the way because we're a little behind on it. But
Ended last
uh,
week, right? Did it end last week?
it ended last week. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know it was only 6 episodes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
crazy.
short.
I like that though. I feel like
Yeah.
it tells a concise story, and like we don't have to get fully into it, but I feel like Disney Plus is in their bag,
Oh,
especially in these
100%.
COVID times, man. Like Black Widow's out now. Black Widow had a big ass haul from the movie theaters initially, but also a lot from streaming on their platform. So
Yeah. I've
Disney
yet
knows
to
what they
see.
doing.
I've yet to see Black Widow. There's been a lot of news that we've been missing out on lately.
Oh,
We
yeah.
haven't been able to address, like Tyler's new album.
We talked
No,
about that.
we talked Tyler's.
We did.
But rest in peace, Biz Markie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Rest in
He
peace,
died
Biz
over the
Markie.
weekend.
Yeah, big RIP to Biz Markie. I saw him
There-
live.
There's some albums that me and Alex
Oh,
have been
Huh?
talking.
I didn't mean you said you saw him live.
Yeah, I saw Biz Markie live.
Where?
It's like it was like one of those I think it's called I Love the '90s tour. Chili
Oh,
and
crazy.
Chili and T-Boz was there.
Okay.
Biz Markie, I think
Was that here in Omaha?
it might have been like somewhere like just outside of Omaha. It's hard to remember. It was a minute ago.
Yeah. Well,
Great
all right,
concert.
One
Great
of
to
the
see
best.
Biz Markie.
He has one of the greatest karaoke songs of all time.
On
Just-
God.
Absolutely.
My go-to karaoke song
You
because I
can't, you
can't
can't
sing
beat
for
that
shit.
song. True legend.
True legend for sure. I think he was on. I think he was on Yo Gabba Gabba a lot. I want to say.
Oh yeah, he was on Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah.
Or
Big.
he was on a couple of kids shows.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture it, but it's hard for me to
I can't.
think. Straight.
Yeah.
But he's been on a few. But big shouts out to Biz Markie, a hip hop legend. Let's see, what else is we? Vince Staples dropped his new album. That's one we didn't
Vince
talk
Staples.
about.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
album. I really fuck with it. Still getting some spins.
Also, yeah, IDK dropped a new album as well, and that
I've
Yeah.
not listened to that, but I'm about
And
to
the
listen
IDK
to that soon.
Okay, so the Vince Staples album I fucked with, but
Me
I
too.
fucked with the IDK album.
yeah,
even
this is
more,
probably
I would say.
one of my favorite albums to drop this year. To be honest,
See, I'm
Same.
not. Whoa. Absol literally just dropped a new single.
Oh shit.
oh shit.
Whoa,
Might
I'm
have
gonna
to
have to,
listen to
I'm
that
gonna have to
after
listen
the
to
pod.
that.
Hey.
I'm gonna have to listen to that after the pod.
Speaking of Absol, what's up with Isaiah Rashad?
He's dropping.
His album drops the 30th.
Oh, he has official date now. I thought it was supposed to
Yeah.
drop.
No, it's
no,
official.
album art and everything. It's coming out next week from Friday.
Yeah, looking forward to that still.
I think we're gonna get. I
It's gonna be a
mean,
good summer.
it's looking like TDE is all dropping. Man, the summer's almost done.
Seems like it.
Dude.
Summer's
Bruh.
closing up.
I'm so-
Everybody
yeah.
need to get their shit out.
Bro, I can't wait till they start touring again, bro. I'm definitely hitting some of these
Oh,
tours.
TDE
like,
tour, we gotta go.
100%.
or like any of them, like
100%.
Tyler. If Kanye goes on tour, I'm hitting that shit up for sure.
I'm going to every concert I
yeah.
can. 100%. I
Damn.
need to.
Do you know if Camp Flognaw, like the tickets went on sale yet? Cause
I want to say they did already. It's
Did they
in the
sell out?
fall usually, right? I don't know,
yeah,
but I mean, I know that's gonna be fire. Camp
Bro.
Flognaw is always dope,
yeah,
Where
especially
is
with Tyler
Camp
dropping an
Flognaw?
album. It's always
it's in LA. Yeah, it's in LA.
LA.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's at like the fairgrounds or something in LA because they got the whole thing going.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I can probably save up some money to splurge on that.
It might be sold out, but if it did drop,
If
So I
if
think-
the tickets are already out, then it's sold out.
So I think
Those sell
now
out
that-
quick.
so I think me and Cam were talking about going, but they sold out No, maybe it was like I might be getting this confused with Travis Scott's Astro World Tour. Like one of those, I think one of those two sold out for sure that we were trying to go to.
Is
But
Travis Scott's touring again?
I think he has like kind of like something similar to like Tyler, where he's like puts on like a music festival.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, it is Astro
so
World,
I think
right?
something similar to that. Maybe not as big as Tyler's, but same type of idea.
Man,
Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt this, but
Go
you know
ahead.
what's weird? Okay, so I'm just looking at my Apple Music and it says Absol new release, Call the Police single, but I can't click on it.
oh,
And when
okay.
I
Maybe it's
search,
dropping Friday.
It's probably dropping Friday, and that's like the pre-download or
Yeah, like the pre-order link or something.
the reservation. Yeah, a lot of
I
people
can't
do
even
that.
click on it. I can't even click on it. And when I search his name, it's not on here.
It's probably not out yet. I was gonna say it's kind of weird for Abs. Maybe he
Interesting.
announced the single, and who else?
Maybe
is
we
someone...
could.
Oh, Lil Nas. Lil Nas is
Lil
dropping
Nas-
this Friday
oh.
too, man.
Oh,
Lil
is he?
Nas he's dropping a single
Yeah.
and probably it is a single. He's dropping this
The
Friday.
single sounds like heat. It's Lil Nas featuring my boy Jack Harlow,
Jack
produced
Harlow.
by I think his usual producer and Kanye West.
Yeah. It seems like Kanye West is making somewhat of a comeback.
Yo, he's got
It
a couple. He's been on a couple of features already this summer, and it's and I guess also he might be dropping Friday.
Donda.
That's
There's been a lot of buzz about new Kanye. Everybody's been talking about it. We've heard he had a fairly newer verse on. I guess his newest verse will be on the Pop Smoke album.
Yeah.
He has a small little verse on there.
I didn't hear that.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think he might have handled some of the production in that as well.
He did.
Yeah, it definitely
He
sounded
did.
like some Kanye production. Who else is on that single? I was just listening to it today.
Is
The
Pusha T on it?
Nas X one.
No, I'm talking about the Pop Smoke off the Pop Smoke album.
Is it Pusha T?
Yeah, it's Pusha
No,
T.
is it Pusha T on the?
Yeah, I think he's on the same song. Yeah,
I mean, I haven't heard it, but I heard he was on the album. But I would assume that
because he's like
Okay.
Tyler got the album of the year, but not for
Okay.
long. And he
Yeah,
said
Pusha
he
T-
also said that he's about to drop.
Who? Pusha
I mean,
T?
look,
Pusha T,
he's been saying that for years
Ooh.
though. So
Pusha T does what he wants.
he
Shout
does
out
what the
Pusha
fuck
T.
he wants. Shouts out Push. We know you're listening. Come on the pod sometime, bro.
But going back to Kanye for a second,
Yeah.
he seems to be ramping up. He was just playing. Today's the 19th, Monday. He played his album for Justin LeBoy
and Kevin Durant.
and Kevin Durant in Vegas over the weekend, which is
I think like
sort
over
of
fight.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
it's like
random.
of all the places. I mean, Kanye always pops up in these random places to play music for people, but
Mhm.
Vegas is just sort of a strange, but whatever. But now there's also a listening party that you can get like tickets to. Pusha T
Yeah.
posted about it, and that's
It's
gonna
in
go
that-
on Thursday
Yeah, in Atlanta, right?
in Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess it would make sense for him to drop Friday because I want to say he did something similar to that with his last album, which is I've been thinking about killing you or whatever.
No, Jesus is King is his last album.
Oh, all right. Well, his last hip hop album, I guess.
Yay. I think Yay is what you're talking about.
Yeah, some rumored features on this new Kanye album is supposed to be Tyler, Post Malone, Cardi, Future, Travis Scott, Ty Dolla $ign, and we know Baby Keem is going to be on it because
Playboy Cardi or Cardi B?
Playboy Cardi. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot there were more than one.
I thought
fucking
Cardi B
Cardi.
too.
My bad.
I was
like, whoa.
Playboy Cardi. I should have
And
said Playboy Cardi.
And we
My
know
bad.
Baby Keem because what?
We know
I didn't
Baby Keem.
Keem.
He previewed a single with Baby Keem already.
I did
Oh,
hear
I didn't
that
hear that.
preview as well.
Yeah.
I did see that on Twitter.
Yeah,
Was it
I
hard?
also heard it was pretty dope.
it seems hard, but you
this
can't
Baby
really.
Keem verse, yeah, it was like 30
you can't really
seconds.
tell. Yeah.
I also heard
and also
that,
Lil Baby.
I also heard West Side Gun as well. So that'll be
West Side Gun. Oh, that'd be
that'll be interesting. But this is an interesting rollout for Kanye because I was thinking about this. Like all his rollouts are kind of a little different. Like I'm thinking about like the Yeezus rollout when he had like the fucking black paintings like posted on the fucking on like the side of buildings and shit like that.
He had those projections for
Yeah, he had the projections.
Yeezus. And
then
that was like real kind of punk rock and grungy he
Yeah.
was going for with the Saturday Night Live.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would
And
say
then-
this is fairly light for a Kanye rollout. Like, even with the Jesus is King, he was having those fucking
Yeah, he's having the Sunday
weekly
services.
Sunday service,
Sun-
and that shit,
and
honestly,
That shit was
as,
fire.
It was
as
dope.
much as
Have you ever
as
watched
much-
the Sunday service?
No,
I've seen clips of him,
yeah,
but
I've seen
Those-
clips. That's about it.
He did the Sunday service at Coachella and DMX's funeral are both online that you can watch, and they're so tight. Especially because I like growing up, I listened to a lot of gospel. My mom always was bumping some gospel, and they're dope.
He
Highly recommend.
his previous rollouts have all been pretty incredible. Like,
yeah, like Life of
he
Pablo.
he really puts his like artistry into like even the shit like the fucking album roll, like to make everybody pay attention to what the fuck. I mean, obviously everybody's gonna pay attention because because it's Kanye, but he still went the extra mile. He could
He knows
easily
how to
just
stay
like drop.
relevant, man.
Exactly. He could easily just drop an album out of nowhere like fucking Beyonce.
Isn't that what he
or-
did with the Wyoming albums?
What?
No, because I think he planned to drop like an album like that entire month, like a good music album. I think they said that specifically because it's like Pusha T's album, then it's like.
But
50
I thought we didn't know that until he had already dropped his album first.
Oh, maybe.
And then he dropped all the subsequent albums because he was going wild and shit in Wyoming.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But yeah, you know, he's on his thing. It sounded like he's amping up for some sort of album. But also, you know what? He has had album rollouts that have ended abruptly and no albums come out.
This
He
is
has.
The Donda album was supposed to come out, and he even had like billboards put up for that.
Mhm.
So hopefully things go good in Atlanta, so he doesn't just like scrap the project or what.
mean,
but
I don't want to get my hopes up because, like you said, like I remember like the Life of Pablo, that album was hyped up and got pushed back a bunch of times, and Kanye always does that. But that Justin LeBoy dude, while I'm not a big fan, he was like, man, this album is so crazy, and it could just be like the media shit, you know, like him just trying to build hype up for the album or whatever, which I don't think Kanye needs. But he's like, yeah, this album's so futuristic, like the production is next level, and we ain't gonna listen to nothing else.
that's what we've come to expect from Kanye. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, if Kanye's on his Kanye shit and not his like zealot shit, it's gonna be a great album, more than likely, I would think.
I have a little bit more faith in this album just because I don't know, but he's been pretty low key. So I feel like with his last,
and he's
couple
hurting.
albums, yeah, he is hurting that, and he's been low key. So I feel like maybe more
I
focused
remember
in music than he like normally is, because previously he's always been like trying to do like the fashion shit and like trying to do like.
But he has been doing the fashion shit. Like
Yes, yeah.
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
The other thing we've had from Kanye this year is he's dropped 2 bubble jackets from the Gap.
I got a couple.
He is on his he's like
Bro,
sort of in his making thing.
I want one of those masks. Those masks are so fucking hard.
The mask that he was wearing in
the
the black bubble
covers?
jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That mask is
But
hard.
y'all just I guess we just got to remember what we got last time Kanye had his heart broken.
808 Heartbreak.
And Dark Twisted Fantasy,
Oh yeah.
one of the greatest albums. But
Man, I'm Kanye's still on my shit list. I mean,
he is.
all that
No,
being
he
said,
is.
He still
He
is
is.
on his whack ass political agenda shit where he was supporting Trump and then running against Trump. And
Don't get us
then-
wrong. We have not forgotten that shit.
I will never forget that shit.
He still needs to address that shit like fully.
I don't know
If he
will.
wants,
I don't
if
think
he
will
wants
either.
like full support of the black community again, because I don't want to say he abandoned us as if he was some sort of like
he turned
civil-
his back on us for sure.
he
like,
did. Okay, that's
like,
a better
listening to
example
Yeezus,
of it.
the content on Yeezus, where he's talking about like blacks or like new slaves and like black skinhead and all that shit, and then him going to like put on the MAGA hat is like a crazy
And
ass
slavery's a choice and all that
Yeah.
shit.
That shit is nuts.
And then the thing was the way he
They
was
got Alex
speaking,
heated.
the way he was speaking was
flustered.
like, the way he was speaking was like, I'm right. because I thought of it, my perspective is the correct one. I don't want to hear anybody else because y'all aren't Kanye. And that was in itself is extremely fucking problematic because he
Absolutely.
will silence black voices because he thinks he's right because he's a great artist. Like, no, that doesn't mean you're
He's just in his
automatically
bubble,
elite.
man, and he's
He
part of
is.
that. Let's get into it. It's Marcus Zodiac hour. He's a Gemini.
Oh my
Trump's a
God.
Gemini.
No, don't
The
fucking
Geminis
start.
failed last year. We put them up
Don't
on these
start.
pedestals, and then they consistently fuck shit up, man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, I'm
At
an
least-
Ophiuchus, so I automatically refute that.
Man, I'm a Leo.
Yeah, man. Big Leo energy coming out of Marcus's corner, man. And I know all and I see all. You know what I'm saying? And the Gemini,
I'm
they
lugubrious.
gotta take a step back, bruh.
I'm so
No.
glad Gemini season is over.
Man,
All right,
I'm so
we're
glad
not, but
the
we're
reign
not
of
doing this
Geminis
zodiac
is
shit.
over.
We're not doing
Eric,
this zodiac
you
shit.
acting like a Pisces
refute.
right now, man.
I'm not a fucking. You know what?
You such
man,
a
Let's
Pisces.
move on. Let's get into
Shout out to all
Loki.
Pisces.
Let's get into
Man.
Loki. We're not doing this
Water
fucking
gang.
Eric,
astrology.
you
shit.
the
wait, before we
epitome
do
of a
that,
Pisces. Yeah,
what
go
do
ahead.
y'all what do y'all think? Like, I guess, do you have like any opinion on the album? Like, how do you think it's gonna sound? Like, do you think it's gonna be good? Like, well, how are y'all feeling? Are you hyped?
It's-
If it drops, I think it'll sonically sound pretty good. Because Kanye production is still some of the greatest of all time in the
Always.
hip hop genre. You like, despite your stance on him, like there's no denying that he has kind of a hold on it. And also production now, all production in hip hop is definitely inspired by him.
Kanye,
So you know what
yeah.
I mean? So it's fuck Kanye, but I imagine the album will probably be catchy, especially if it's not.
Probably gonna be it's probably gonna have bops.
It's gonna have bangers. West Side Gun,
I'm here for
Lil
that.
Baby.
Yeah.
These are big names. It's interesting whenever the feature list comes out because there's always that he has like thousands of songs. So I mean, even somebody that could have been recording with him earlier this year might not have made their session might not have made it on the album.
Right.
And so we'll see if it's any sort of cohesive body of work.
Yeah.
I also think it's probably gonna be good. Honestly, despite the bullshit that Kanye be on, despite his features being trash a lot of the times, he usually drops good albums. Like
He makes people sound good too.
He does, production wise for sure.
My only fear with this album is like I feel like Kanye has kind of slipped lyrically like the last couple albums. Like the production is always usually pretty good. Like I've never denied his production, but I feel like his lyrics have been lacking a lot. And that's kind of what I kind of wonder what he's gonna say, like what the content of the album is gonna be. But I don't know. Maybe that's
We're about to begin MAGA lyrics, man.
I doubt that.
If we get
I don't know
fucking
what
MAGA
he-
lyrics, dude, I will lose my goddamn shit.
I'm selling every pair of Yeezys that I own.
This album for Trump.
I'll go buy it. Oh my!
Yeah.
I swear to God, I will be so upset. This for you, this for you, my dog.
Is for you, Donald.
MAGA, 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 MAGA.
Why they
That's the
do us
first song.
like that? Have a recount.
That's the first song on the album. MAGA, MAGA, MAGA. I don't think we'd have as many like prolific features on the album.
No,
It feels
if he's
like a
on that shit,
fucking.
definitely not.
I doubt, sir.
I don't know, man. Honestly, like people still were fucking with Kanye during the MAGA shit.
That's a good point.
I think a lot of these celebrities, they don't really have any stake or skin in the game. So it's like, oh, Kanye's just being Kanye. He likes Trump, but that's my brother. Like,
Because it doesn't really affect them.
yeah, it doesn't affect them. So they're gonna make music with him anyways because it's Kanye. You know what I mean?
Well, what about Lil Baby? He's kind of like politically forward.
I don't
You think he
know
will?
how politically forward he even is. I think I don't know. I don't know enough about it to speak on it really.
Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
I know Pusha T is pretty politically forward. I mean, and then I know when he did like the Joe Budden, like I don't know if you ever listened to that interview, like when they brought Pusha T on there, because he kind of addressed like the whole MAGA shit and pretty much was like, I don't agree with that shit, but that's him essentially, so I can't really control what he's doing.
Yeah, and then but
Like
Pusha
it's-
T was also like, Kanye's my brother. You
Yeah,
know, he
yeah.
did a lot for my career. He put me on basically, you know, during the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy time. And so yeah, I get that these people still are homies with them because I mean, yeah, Kanye is a big deal. He's been around for 20 plus years, and so he's a bit of a force in hip hop. So you can't really ignore him. This just that it just falls into you having to check your homies. You know what I mean? And so if you're in a friend group and you got your Kanye, then you need to know that occasionally you got to check that motherfucker. And I think with Kanye, it's virtually impossible.
Yeah,
I check my homies all the time.
Not even Kim could check Kanye.
I check my homies all the time, and I got all my homies in check.
Eric, you be checking in.
Eric,
Don't
you
get
be
it-
checking in. We check on you, Eric. Man,
I be
how
tapping
you doing,
in.
Eric?
I'm doing okay. I'm
you
all
good?
right. I'm gonna start existing again soon.
Hey, you want to know how I'm doing?
How you
How?
doing, Alex?
How you doing?
I'm in Denver, bro.
Man,
Hey.
who you missing, Denver? Though?
Yeah, who? What specifically about Denver do you miss, my
Man,
boy?
that's so crazy.
Hey, Alex.
That being
Alex,
said, me, Alex, we about due for a gambling trip, man.
Bro, oh God, we been getting our money up in GTA playing blackjack.
Bro, we've been playing blackjack on GTA
Y'all are
Online.
fucking
It's time to take
hilarious.
it to the mountains,
Eric, you
man.
can hop on, bro. We game share. You got that shit for free.
bro, my Xbox, bro.
It's on Game Pass.
I can play it on the computer.
Yeah, I don't know if it's cross-platform though.
I'll have to look into that later. But let's get into Loki, y'all. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Before we get into Loki, Alex, do you want to come over and play cards after this?
Maybe.
All
Yeah,
right, well,
I might be
well,
down. I need to
Let me
shower.
know. Well, let me know. Bump stock. Yeah. But right now we're about to get into episode 3 of the Disney Plus's Marvel series titled Loki. That's Loky, not LOW space KEY. We're not talking about low key things. We're talking about Loki.
It's
Uh,
LOKI.
That's what I said.
You said why?
Did I say why?
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Eric,
Yeah.
Anywho, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm really tired. I fell
That's
asleep in the
the
pool
pod.
today.
In the pool?
Yeah,
The fuck?
I was on a floaty and I just dozed off for a bit.
Well, that's what you do on
You can
floaties,
see how sun-kissed I am.
though. You
can you?
sun-kissed, man.
Thank you.
Helios guide you.
Yes. May the soul shine his light upon me.
And he has.
Shout out
He's
to
kissed
Soul.
you.
Shouts out soul. Yeah, let's get into Loki. First impressions. Marcus, go.
This is my favorite episode up to this point. First two episodes, a little slow.
Mhm.
Episode 3, kind of up the ante, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex.
Yes.
Episode 3. Devon needs to get here. He needs to get here soon.
Text him.
I've been waiting to do this episode for a minute, and it's very frustrating that he's not here for it. But Alex, first impressions?
This episode was cool too, kind of like Marcus. This is probably my favorite one that I've seen so far.
Starting to warm
Well,
to it, Alex, or what?
No, I was just getting ready to say, like, overall, I'm not like hugely invested in the show. Like, I found myself on my phone a lot during the show, and I actually watched this episode 5. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. You know, not bad by any means, but I'm just not personally invested in it like you guys are.
Far enough. Far enough.
Eric, what do you think about the episode, Brody?
Thanks for asking. This like you, Marcus, this is my favorite episode up to this point. We learn a lot. A lot's revealed. Overall, it was just a solid episode in my opinion. Some interesting, weird things going on in there, but
Yeah.
Like what?
we'll get into it.
Let's
Uh,
get to it now.
okay. Um, the episode kind of opens with what are we calling her? Do we know her
Sylvie.
name yet?
Sylvan or
It's
something like that.
it's
We
Sylvie. She
we
goes by Sylvie.
Yeah, okay. So this episode we learn the big fucking arching point of this episode is we learn that, well, it's not really the center of the episode. It's kind of the center of the podcast because we were debating it so much on the previous episode if this was, a female Loki or not.
Oh yeah.
I was saying it was. Devon was positive it was not Loki, and I would love to, be like, boom, it was Loki, you
Yeah,
fucking
he's not gonna.
asshole.
I guess he's not gonna
Hey,
give you
I
that.
can't even do it. I can't.
He,
He's
he
not
ducked us for
here.
that reason. He
He's
ducked that. He
he.
did
Yeah,
that on
that's
purpose.
exactly what it was. That's
That's why
exactly
he
why
not
he's
here.
not
Yeah.
here. As soon as this nigga joins, I'm about to be like, boom, it was Loki, coward. Marcus, you thought it was Enchantress, which it kind of still is. I guess they don't
Yeah.
exactly say it's Enchantress, but I mean, it
It
seems like
basically
maybe
is.
that's yeah.
So Sylvie's kind of a nod to the Enchantress's name sometimes in the comics.
They literally
And they talk about her enchanting shit all the time.
I was just about to say they literally use the word enchant.
The MCU kind of has this tendency to sort of fuse and mix characters so that you'll have aspects of two characters from the comics, and you'll get one character who has this character's name but borrows from these two characters. And so
Yeah.
that's kind of what we're seeing, is that yes, she's a female Loki, but she's very distinct in the fact that she's Sylvie and a gifted enchanter. That's just sort of how it goes.
Exactly. And she wants to distance herself from the Loki title, moniker, name,
Well,
whatever you
the
want to
name,
call it.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I think she talks about it in this a little bit, that she was born the god of mischief. And to a certain extent, she's kind of been deprived of being able to be mischievous because she's been on the run from the TVA since she was a kid, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's at the beginning of this episode that we see her as a child, or no?
We don't see her.
I don't think we see that this
We
episode.
see her
Okay, that's
talking
the
to
next
the
episode.
TVA lady like back in the day, like they're on that like at the bar or whatever. She's like
Oh,
asking.
right. That's how
long
it
the TVA
starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she,
That's in that TVA girl's memory though. She's not actually there. Like that didn't actually happen with the female Loki. She was
But
just
that's
trying
how
to get
the episode
information from the
started.
girl. Hmm.
Yeah.
Later. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just about to bring up the Lamentus 2077.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Uh, so we see Loki and Sylvie travel to.
Is that the planet he transports them to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they transport to this planet in the future, which so happens to be another apocalypse planet. It's on the brink of destruction. We see citizens trying to board this like arc, but it's like just for like the rich and very Titanic-esque, I guess. The rich people get the priority lifeboats
That's
or
just the
whatever they're
tale
gonna
as
do.
old as time.
Tale as old as time, exactly. And they're just kind of trying to navigate through this. We see Loki and Sylvie like both operate differently. Like they're supposed to, they're the same person, but they're completely. It shows how different they are.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
not only do they have different powers, well, they not only do they use their powers differently, they act differently. They plan differently.
Yeah.
Like they had completely different lives as to where they're only the same by what DNA, I guess, or
just the fact
namesake,
that
I guess.
they were born similarly on different timelines in the multiverse, but yeah, Sylvie is the sort of guns blazing type, and Loki's sort of the you know,
Cunning.
mischief and cunning his way. And even at the first house that they go to try to recharge the temp pad, you know, Sylvie tries to bust up in there, gets blasted back. Loki's like, watch this. And, you know, turns into her husband and also gets blasted back popped. Because, you know, neither of their ways of doing stuff really is super effective in this moment. So that was pretty funny. And then also, you know, we got to see drunk Loki on the, there's like a lot of cussing. I was watching this episode today and I was like, oh damn, they said shit and asshole. And I was like, man, Disney Plus
going,
they turning, man.
Explicit. I definitely like the whole like scene with it. Obviously that part, you know, when they were going to the house, that was a funny scene. There was a lot of comedy in this episode. From that scene, them being on the train, there was some funny stuff there. Also them being on the train, another example of them being different in like how they plan shit is how they got on the train. Like Loki was just like, I'm gonna disguise myself as one of the guards. And then that turned out to not be a great plan because it wasn't really a plan. It was just him like, you know, trying to just do something. Exactly. And then Sylvie was like, okay, like now I have an actual plan. And she, you know, enchanted one of the guards.
They were working together. They were growing closer.
They were growing closer.
You start to see that bond grow between the two of them. I think there's like sort of a mutual respect that grows because Loki definitely sees Sylvie as a pretty gifted enchanter. And the enchantress Sylvie definitely sees things that she wishes that she had and inquires to Loki about his mom and stuff. Hey, look who we got.
Boom.
What's up?
Hey, we got Davon.
We got Davon, man.
What up, Davon? We're just getting into
I mean, my bad.
Tell us about Denver, bro.
Yeah,
what's your side of Denver, dude?
Yeah,
about Denver, bro.
Talk your shit.
Denver. Hey, Denver was cool though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come back.
You look like you had a good time, man.
You know,
I didn't even get to talk to you, man. You was surrounded.
By what?
By who? More like
whom?
Nah, man. Nah, it ain't even like that though.
Hey, you
was his friend.
Ear to ear.
That was his friend.
Yeah, my new friends.
I feel you.
That's
I feel you.
I don't even talk to them no more though.
I feel it.
Only when I'm down there.
Hey,
if I said when I'm in your city.
Hey, if it's out of city, it's out of city. Don't count. Just like if it was off planet.
Oh my god.
Just like shit. Same shit.
Man.
Davon, we're just getting into the Loki episode. We already talked about how you know, Sylvie is a Loki, boom. And now we're talking about how
damn, Eric, for real, that's it. Eric was just
my momentum is gone by now.
Hey,
okay.
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, for real.
I already did. You brought it up.
Hey, my bad.
Hey man, you was convinced.
I kind of was until I remembered. Well, I remember today that Loki did see that girl's memories, the Valkyrie's memory.
Oh yeah, he sure did on Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And
like
what?
Touched her.
In Ragnarok.
He touched. I don't remember her name, but he touched Tessa Thompson, and he's seen her like being scared of Hela, and then she knocked his ass out like right after that.
Gotcha. Shout out to Tessa Thompson.
Tessa Thompson.
That's Taika Waititi's boo and Rita Ora's boo.
Nah, that's mine.
Wait, would you really?
The director
What?
of Ragnarok dates Rita Ora
Yeah.
and Tessa Thompson.
He dates both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah,
Y'all ain't seen that picture? Disney is
Oh,
pissed.
He's like making out with both of them.
He's like making out with both of them, and then they make out with each other. Alex,
It's pretty
Bro.
fucking wild.
What?
It's pretty wild. Not gonna front.
Man, what am I doing wrong, man?
you're not a goofy New Zealander, and you
I'm
and
not.
you don't direct good shit.
I ain't directed nothing.
You better
Alex,
get
come
on
on,
it,
bro.
man.
You can get your thruple going, bro.
I think Taika's like 50 plus years old, man. You got time.
I do.
Alex,
Damn.
you a regular Casanova.
Damn.
Bro, Tessa Thompson though, and Rita Ora. Anyway, we don't need to get into that.
Yeah, let's not.
I'm gonna do some
Right.
research after this pod though, for sure.
On what? How to get a throuple going?
Maybe.
Hey, crash course. You need a crash
Hey.
course?
Let them know through the pod.
I'm gonna DM him like, yo, big dog, what's your secret?
Something interesting that happened in this episode that I feel like wasn't really addressed, which I wrote down, but I feel like it wasn't really like a thing for some reason. I don't know if anybody did, I don't know if no one noticed it, but
What?
Loki confirmed that he was bisexual.
Yeah, they announced that. It was a big deal.
They did?
Yeah,
I
saw
didn't
the
see
announcement.
anything about that.
When did he
Yeah,
get
I was
in
about to say that.
the episode? I saw the announcement, but I didn't see what he said in the
So
show.
when he was talking to the Sylvie,
Sylvie.
he was talking about how he had wooed princes and princesses.
Oh,
Mhm.
And also on his forums, it confirms that Loki is also this Loki, the main character, is also gender fluid. So, you know,
Yeah, it's
Like maybe she did ask him like any prince or princesses because
Right.
she could be gay herself since she's a Loki. So
yeah,
Yeah.
she would know for
yeah,
sure.
she would.
I think that's pretty big for bisexual visibility, I would say. They get a pretty bad rap in both the straight and gay community because they're discredited by each of them. And I feel like in the same way of like biracial people, they can get kind of stuck in the middle where
I
they
just
can't
fight
know
anybody
you're
that
black.
tries to tell me I'm not black. That's it. I get a headbutt.
You about to you about to get on the track with Logic?
Eric.
Mixed kids.
Eric.
Logic. Me and Logic,
Eric.
we gotta
Logic and his biracial bars.
yeah,
Eric, you have to
biracial
chill,
Logic
bro.
and Marcus, man. Man, you be
Hey,
afraid
I'm
of that fire,
biracial.
bruh. I'm biracial.
She's biracial. She's a
But
biracial.
Logic-
Have you ever heard
Logic-
that song?
Logic is the
No.
most obnoxious biracial
He is.
mixed kid amongst any of them.
and why is he
man.
trying to talk to himself?
Huh?
I hate Logic.
I
Logic
think-
is whack.
I think Logic can rap,
So Logic
but
is
he's
whack.
he's so annoying.
He's a little misguided. He's very
Yeah.
I don't even think
he's
he's mis-
annoying.
I don't think he's
No, he's
even
just annoying. You're right. He's just annoying.
I think Logic acts like he grew up his whole life being white, and then at one point he was like, "Oh, I've just met my dad. He's black. I can say
I'm
nigga
black
now."
now.
And now, and then he just like goes overboard. You know, like if a white person was made black the next day, they would act the way Logic does. Like I swear to God,
No,
Lo-
you're 100%
Logic
right.
doesn't know how to act with his blackness, and I really think that comes from a place of him being white passing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he acts like, you know, the white homie that was given the card to say nigga. You know what I mean? Or the white
And just
person invited to the
completely
cookout.
overuses it.
He overuses it, and he also has to continue to remind people, as if we could ever
I'm
forget
biracial.
that he's part black. And it's infuriating, man.
Don't forget.
I know. Why is Loki trying to bang an alternate version of itself.
I respect it.
That's
I don't
supreme
respect it.
narcissism.
I don't
I do
respect
too,
it.
man.
It is supreme narcissism, which fits into Loki's character.
Right.
But is it incest?
No,
No,
No.
It is.
that's not his sibling.
it's not. He's not not
Okay,
related
if you're
to her.
a twin, yeah. If you're a
He's-
twin,
it's
your
not a
twin's
twin,
the same
though.
person of you. It's
No.
worse than a twin. They have the exact same
It's,
DNA.
it's not
They're
the
not
worst. It's
siblings.
not worse than a twin.
How is it
They-
not his sibling?
They
How is it
they
not
shouldn't
his
even exist on the
Yeah, aren't
timeline.
they
I don't
like-
want to hear should.
They're the
I don't
same
wanna hear
exact
about
person.
should.
Universes?
It's
Like-
incest. There's still no. I don't want to hear that.
All I see is two consenting adults from various timelines who are
Okay.
just trying to find love.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is that so
question,
wrong,
if
Eric?
All right,
y'all
riddle me this.
meet alternate versions of yourself, are y'all gonna try and talk to yourself?
I have a girlfriend, but alternate versions of me, big Leo energy all day. If I was single,
Hey,
yes.
man.
No, bro.
You know, baby girl
Leo
watching the
to Leo.
podcast right now, Davon, so I can't answer
Yo,
that either.
wow, bro. That's incest.
But
It's
if
not,
he wasn't
man.
watching the podcast, I don't know. In an alternate universe, maybe, yeah, I think I would.
Why?
Plus,
Why
you're brought
not?
together through shared trauma. Come on,
Yeah.
man. That's wifey.
No. Y'all wilding out right now. Y'all are wilding out right now.
Bro, you're the only one with this opinion. There wasn't
it's not an
there wasn't
opinion. It's the
some-
truth.
there wasn't some big backlash. Like
It would be
Loki's
no
ended now.
difference.
Nobody's
It
been
would
like,
be-
oh my god.
I don't think
Loki's
anybody's
fucking
thought
Loki.
about it. It's 100% incest. It's as if two twins were fucking each other.
It's completely different.
It's not.
But they're not siblings, though.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
siblings.
exactly.
Yeah, they're the same person.
Wouldn't it be more like masturbation then?
Exactly.
No, nigga. No.
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
person.
What are you talking about?
Same
What?
person. Same
Okay.
person.
Are you saying that?
Same person.
Are you saying that twins aren't siblings?
Get off the twins. Nobody's talking about twins but you.
But they're the same thing. They're the
They're
same
not
DNA.
twins, though.
They're not the same person.
They're not-
Yeah,
twins.
they're closer to twins than twins are. They're the same shit.
They're
How's it
so close.
different?
They're the same person.
Y'all wild. we got to move on. Y'all are wild.
Well,
wanna
wait,
go
I
on,
wouldn't
Eric?
talk to myself though. I wouldn't do it just because it's weird to me personally. But I wouldn't.
What's weird about it exactly?
But I wouldn't talk down on somebody that wanted to talk to themselves. 'Cause to
I
me, I
would.
just
That's some
just
weird
be
shit.
like masturbation
Man,
almost.
I've been
It's
trying to get
not
cuffed-
masturbation.
I've been trying to
It's
get cuffed
you
for
though.
so long.
No,
What?
Alex, I swear to
Oh
God.
my god. Yeah, Alex. All right, man.
Yeah,
Speak your
man.
truth, Alex.
Baby girl, I'm yearning.
Alex, you down
Oh
bad.
my God.
I'm
Hey,
just
who you talking to?
man.
You talking to old girl out
You talking
there,
to Bae.
man. He up to no good.
Oh God, I'm up to no
Up to no
good.
good.
Oh
It would be
God.
weird talking to myself
Hey,
just from
man.
the aspect that we would connect instantly. It would just be so weird. Like, I don't know, just like personality wise and like thought process.
It's electric.
Boogie woogie woogie. No.
Also, another thing I liked about this episode, though, just aesthetically, it kind of reminded me more of. It gave me sort of Ragnarok vibes. You know, we were on a different planet. There was some purple filter over the weird futuristic alien city of Lamentis. And I really liked the sort of artistic direction of this episode. And a train. Oh my God, I love trains. I'm glad they don't go out of business. Trains are the shit. Big train guy here. What's up?
Trains are dope. I like
Alien
trains too.
train, Earth train, train from Omaha to Denver train,
We
train with the
talked
homies.
about that,
You know, like
right?
I fuck with trains.
We
Human,
talked
We
trains?
talked
about
about trains.
Omaha-
Chicago train.
Human trains?
Yeah.
Alex,
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Alex,
I'm a big fan of infrastructure, man. And
there's
so
a lot of
it was cool.
infrastructure in human
It-
trains.
It was cool that Lamentis had a train going, you know. And
You know what
Loki
they
on
lacked though? Lamentis lacked hot rocks. I think they
Yeah.
could have done with a
They didn't
few
have no hot
more
rocks.
Hot rocks.
Well, the hot rocks that they did have were raining down and destroying the planet. So they had too much hot rocks, honestly.
You're right. No, you're
Moon
right.
rock.
You're 100% right. They had a lot of hot rocks, but
They had the
destructive
moon.
hot rocks.
That was one rock, and then that one rock splintered into a bunch, and that everything in moderation, man. I mean,
This
hot rocks are good on the feet and the back, but not necessarily so good for the cities and like civilization and shit.
I would truly hate to listen to this part of our podcast.
Hot rocks and trains,
Hot rocks and trains.
the building blocks of any Marcus across any
Hey.
timeline.
Oh god.
Another
Oh,
weird thing that they didn't address.
yeah, what?
When the hell could he stop buildings from falling?
He's getting stronger.
Yeah.
He's getting
We're learning that Loki has a lot more abilities than we've seen thus far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Even in that fight, he was kind of using some more magic-y shit. He was pushing people with his green.
Mhm.
And I think he's also starting to learn from the Enchantress, because she sort of talks about enchanting and how she learned it from her mom. So yeah, it's Eric. She has different parents. Her parents are different on the timeline.
Are
It's not
they?
incest. They might have the same name, but her mom was different than Loki's mom. Her mom died. Loki's mom survived.
Are you sure her mom was different?
I mean, her mom was a witch like Loki's, but also, bro, there's a crocodile Loki. They have different parents.
Are you sure their parents just aren't the same parents, but they're No.
Yeah.
They're still the same parents. They're just crocodiles.
Okay, but they're different people. Are you telling me that
What are
Black
you talking
Loki's
about?
mom is the same as the regular Loki's mom?
They're the
Black
same.
Loki's
They're
mom's
the same
black.
people, but they're black.
That's impossible. You sound
How
like
are
logic
These are
right
the
now.
same
What are you
people,
You
talking
but
sound
about?
like
he's
logic right
black.
now.
It's the same person, but they just have brown skin.
You
It's
can't be
not,
the
man.
same person but
Why
black.
not?
Also, old
Okay,
Loki,
okay, and then
old
what would make them
Loki's
Loki?
parents were long dead. What makes them Loki, you ask?
They were born to this. He was born to the same parents. They were just dead.
You a simple nigga, man.
I don't think so. I think
We got him, boys. Damn. Feels good. Feels good, don't it, boys?
boom.
We back in the pod shit.
No, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Incest. And
Yeah,
y'all
buddy.
wanna deny it because
One thing,
y'all have already admitted that y'all be fucking y'all's universal counterparts.
I have
And-
a girlfriend, so I couldn't.
Alyssa's gonna listen to this, and y'all should just about to be
Boy,
in
will
Roxy
she
saying
agree
you would
with
clap
me.
Marcus's.
Boy, will she agree with me.
I'm gonna make a Twitter poll. I don't know if
Oh,
y'all
do
noticed
it.
this, but after I will. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but after we find out that she's Loki, like later on in the episode, she takes her horns off and just throws them away, never to be put back on.
I've seen
Do y'all
that.
think that was significant, or did y'all notice that?
Yes. It's significant in the sense that she has never really felt like a Loki, and she even adopted a different name, Sylvie.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is sort of the culmination of that initial state of mind where she really doesn't think that she is she knows she's a variant of Loki, but she's not. She's her own person.
I definitely looked at that as a point of her completely rejecting her being a
Shedding her
variant of
Loki.
exactly like
Yeah.
her being like she's her own person. She's Sylvie, nigga. She ain't
Why is her
Loki.
name Sylvie?
Ooh, Eric, you just said she's not Loki. You said she's Sylvie.
This is just Marvel mixing characters. again.
If you really want to get into that,
Yeah, it is. We talked about that before you got on too, Davon. That Sylvie's basically an Enchantress Loki mashup.
Hello?
Another day.
Yeah.
Just Morty's killing
Yeah.
Morty's.
Morty's killing. Okay, I thought Davon was frozen or something.
New
I
rules,
was.
new Citadel.
Oh God. Last thing we find out in the episode is, um, well, Sylvia had figured it out at the beginning, but we find out that everyone who works for the TVA is a variant,
That's
and
big.
that's huge because that literally breaks down everything that pretty much everybody knew. Because
Everything that we've been told about the TVA up till this point.
also everything that they've been told, because they've all been
Exactly.
brainwashed to believe that they were created by the timekeepers to serve this purpose for the TVA.
Mhm.
So once we find out that all of them are variants, we beg the question, like, you know, what were their past lives? Why were they brought on? And what is the point of all this shit if
Right.
the timekeepers aren't, like, as omnipotent as they make it seem?
This show seems to be pretty well balanced. So this is episode 3. So this is sort of kind of in the middle of the season, right? So the first 2 episodes, you're thinking there's an evil Loki, there's a benevolent, timekeeping, peaceful organization that makes sure everything stays on track. And now we're sort of crossing that line where we are given questions about, well, maybe the TVA isn't everything that we've been told that they are. This show, more than any of the other ones, kept me pretty engaged, and especially in this third episode. This third episode definitely sort of solidified that this is just a good show. I keep asking questions at the end of the episodes, and even in an episode like this that's action packed, it's also sort of starting to peel back the layers of what is at the essence of this, what it's about, what Loki's doing there, this variant. It's cool.
Yeah. The season's going really good, in my opinion. I really love I like how it's going. It's keeping my interest for sure. I don't I think because I'm so interested in, the lore and the ties to the comic books and all that shit, I'm really invested in it. Um Definitely excited to see what's more to come. Ready to do more episodes on this because we back in full force. Well, let's get into ratings though. Marcus, what do you rate this episode, my boy?
I rate this episode a 9. Pretty much just for those reasons I just stated. It's keeping me engaged. This episode's definitely more action packed. It's just fast paced. Not necessarily just the action. They're also, sort of running towards the end of the world and getting caught up in this class struggle that's happening on Lamentis. Then aesthetically, it's just dope. It's always cool to be on an alien planet. I always am a fan of alien planets with neon signs with weird characters on them.
Cyberpunk.
Kind of cyberpunk, but also just, in any alien setting, it's cool to just be not know what the fuck is going on. So 9.
Got it. Alex, rating.
I'll probably say 7.5.
Okay.
I think I said it earlier that overall I'm not like super invested in the series, but I did enjoy this episode probably the most out of the ones that I've seen so far. And I'm definitely curious to see how it ends. We're like halfway through at this point. So, yeah, 7.5 for me.
All right. I respect that. Devon, what would your rating? How would you rate it?
I give it a 7.
Okay.
I don't know why, honestly. I feel like this episode wasn't
Davon?
much. What's
Can y'all hear him?
He's skipping a little bit. You back?
what?
You were skipping a little bit.
I don't know. What I well, I gave it a 7. I don't know. It wasn't as action packed as I thought.
Okay.
I don't know. It was all right, I guess. I like the train part, like Marcus was saying. I
Trains,
like
man.
the
Trains.
aesthetics and stuff of the planet and all that. I like alien stuff too. So
Yeah.
Planes and trains,
yeah,
David.
trains,
Planes and trains.
big trains.
Big
What would you
trains.
give it?
Yeah, Eric.
What's your rating?
Tell us.
Big E
I'd
Dub.
probably
Tell us,
don't call
Eric.
me E-Dub. Do not call me E-Dub.
E-Dub in the
Don't
house.
call me E-Dub. I
Oh.
rebuke that name I rebuke that name
Yeah, shout out to
in the
E-Dub.
name of Jesus. No, we're not shouting out E-Dub on this podcast. We're
know
not
you
doing that.
You E-Dub. Shout out
No.
to you.
No. Hey,
Hey, what?
I'm gonna cut you out. I'm gonna edit out all the parts that you talk in this podcast.
That's more work for you.
What do you give it?
I
though,
give
Eric?
this an 8.5. I dug it. I fucked with it. I messes with it. Boom. All
Boom.
that. All the
Yeah.
above.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to the
Ain't no
rest of the season.
boom.
There's a boom. There's two booms.
This is just Marvel characters.
Whatever, Davon. I don't want to hear it.
Sylvie is her own character.
Sylvie is Loki. She is a Loki. She's low-key a Loki. Low-key.
Nope.
Yeah, she is. You can keep
Marvel
denying
be,
it, but it's true.
Marvel be on some stuff sometimes, and this
Yeah,
is
they
a
do.
point where they on
Yeah.
some stuff.
You know what they on?
Just like when Hulk was acting like a curb.
Yeah.
What are you saying? That's not the Hulk? do you
No.
mean? It's whoever they want it to be. That was the Hulk, and he was being a little bitch. And this is Loki.
Yeah.
Maybe she wants
And
to call
that's the
herself
part when
Sylvie
they was
now.
on
But
something.
if I called myself fucking Frank Ocean tomorrow, that doesn't make me Frank Ocean. It makes me Eric pretending to be Frank. You know what? This is a bad.
It's okay. You're Frank Ocean,
this
man.
Is bad.
And you E-Dub.
I'm gonna just scrap everything I was just saying there. But I'm right.
Anyway, I think we was both right, honestly.
I think
I think
I
y'all
was
are
right.
both right. Yeah.
no, I was right.
I think y'all
I was
are
right.
both
But-
right.
We heard the boom. That's
We
it.
We heard the bigger boom though.
Marcus, give us a that's the pod.
That's the pod. Follow me at Omega Marcussus, man.
Yeah. Alex, where can they
Follow
find
the
you?
Omega Bazaar.
Hey, follow.
Hey, I forgot to
follow
pick
me.
my stickers.
Pick them.
Just send me random stickers. Surprise me.
I got you, bruh.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Alex, where can they find you, brother?
You can find me in these streets. Not
Yes,
checking,
sir.
Not
You
checking.
can find me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in
Talk
LA.
your shit, Alex.
Shout out to all my LA followers. I'm gonna be in the city
Yeah.
29th through the 3rd. Let's link
Ooh.
up.
All the LA
is
listeners, y'all
dates.
can
Yeah,
link up with
sure.
Alex. Just email him.
Alex getting flight in.
I'm getting
He
flued
is
out.
flued in.
Would you say,
Flued out.
Davon? What'd you say? I think you cut out.
What do you
Oh.
Damn.
Dang.
But yeah, you could follow me on Instagram on AlexDOG. That's only the social media you really need to follow me on.
Yeah.
You can find Davon on at Cocaine Shotty across all
He-
platforms. Oh, there he goes. Davon, where
Yeah,
can
there
they
he is.
find you?
Cocaine
Yeah, I
shoddy,
mean-
like you said.
Whatever
Well,
you just
maybe
said.
he wanted to say it. Find him
Nah,
at
you did.
Where,
all right.
where can we find you, Eric?
Find me at,
Other than in the gutter.
you can find me in the gutter if you really want to find me. But
Or in the bathroom.
I'm
Marshall-
out the gutter. I'm out the gutter.
Need,
I'm out here. I'm existing again.
nice.
I'm up good.
Clogging toilets.
Hear me?
Clogging
Up,
toilets.
Up good.
Skipping town. Clogging toilets and skipping town.
Skipping town.
Yeah, man. You dastardly. Came out west and you didn't know how to act, man.
Find me at the fuck is my Twitter? PG the villain on Twitter. At it's underscore me underscore dad underscore maybe I don't fucking know. Follow me on Instagram if you want to. I don't give a shit. But do follow me on Twitter. Follow me on LinkedIn at this Eric's LinkedIn. Follow me on JDate at Eric's Nasty. Fuck with me. Follow me on Christian Mingle at